What is up, guys? Here we have a top 32 deck profile. You may have seen him before. He top 4 San Diego with the same list, Bonney. However, this is a different meta now. We're in OP-09 now. How do you feel about playing Bonney in OP-09, seeing that as you were one of the Bonney players that were able to top this event?
At first, I was actually going into this tournament thinking about playing Shanks because I wasn't too confident in the Bonney into this tournament.
Right.
But I did a last minute change to go to Bonney. I feel more comfortable, like regardless of what the meta looks like. I decided to go for a more comfortable pick over meta analysis or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I know Dofi was around before in OPO 8.5, I guess, when you taught that event.
Yeah.
So you decided to play Bonney still, despite the fact that I guess Dofi's everywhere. Is that a hard matchup for you?
No, it's definitely a fair matchup.
Okay.
I think, give or take. I do like to see Dofi. Even if I do lose the game, like it does feel like I had a chance.
Yeah.
So it's a good game regardless.
Right.
So some games do feel unwinnable, like Lucci or Blackbeard. But Dofi, no, I feel very comfortable and confident.
Yeah. So only Blackbeard was the new deck that you had to worry about.
Yep.
And because Lucci was around everywhere.
Yes.
And you still played Bonney.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you're probably tweaking the build just to win the control matchup. Am I assuming
it's definitely a little bit more different from last time, from 8.5.
Yeah.
There's definitely some new cards that I wanted to try out, and it paid off.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's see your list, see what you got cooking up, see the feature Bonney, I guess.
Sure. So first off, we keep the searchers, same style.
Yeah, same style.
4 Jewelry Bonney, 4 Baby 5s.
Yeah.
Depending on what you were playing, find the tools that you need to find. Jewelry Bonney can find Cavendish, Kid. Baby 5 can find Justice if you need more counter, or Dofi, which is really strong.
Okay.
Yeah. And then moving on to chunk blockers. I decided to use Killer this time.
Okay, nice.
It's a chunk blocker that's supernova with counter. It feels really good to drop in a lot of matches like Dofi because it reduces your hand size, it acts as a blocker. Your opponent has to respect it either by swinging to force the block or to bounce, and with their law. And if they bounce with law, it slows them down a little bit. It was really helpful, like this weekend against that matchup.
Are you using the Dawn effect to draw a card?
Sometimes it comes up in the later stages of the game. If I can establish a Kid, I have more Dawn in the later turns after that to use the Dawn effect to unblock to draw a card.
Okay, so not all the time.
Not all the time. You definitely don't have a lot of access to Dawn early game, but towards the late game, the effect to block and draw comes up.
Okay. All right, let's go on to the next one.
And then, just the other chump blocker, Rosinante. Kid and Rosinante, great combo.
Yes.
It feels really good. A lot of decks don't have the answer to it, or at least they don't have the answer to it when it shows up. Yeah. And if they don't have it, they're gonna get punished.
Right.
They're gonna get set back. But besides that, the 2K counters, Scratch Panapu and Baby 5. Scratch Panapu I do like because in this meta a lot of people play Teach for Dofi, and you can actually just play Scratchman to rest or Teach and swing into it with your leader. So it either costs them a lot to keep it alive, or it's gone.
Yes.
And also, as another body, it does act in for the 3 characters count for killer.
Yes.
So if they don't remove it, like, it's just another body for a killer to be able to draw a card. And then Baby 5, sometimes the effect comes up, but it's really just a 2K counter that can be searched with the other Baby 5. We'll move on to the 5 costs. Cavendishes, it feels great. Supernova. And then Carrots. Finally got the ults.
There you go, baby.
Yeah. Both of them did really well. Run 4 of each, for sure. Okay. Something a little bit new I wanted to try this time around is the Carrot from OP-2. it's a 2K counter, which feels good because the deck needs a little bit more 2Ks in this meta. But also the effect too at the end of your turn to set a Dawn active so that you can use your leader effect feels really good. If you don't find Cavendish when you need it or Carrot, this is like a good third option. So that's why I put it in there. And a few games I didn't have Cavendish or Carrot. OP-2 Carrot came up and it paid off. So I'm really glad I put it in the deck.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Nice little tech. I love it.
Yeah. One Basil Hawkins. It felt really weird not to have it in the deck at all. Overall, it didn't come up as much as I wanted to, but it may be because of the decks that I played against today or this weekend. So, but it kind of came up, but maybe instead of Basil, a fourth killer might be fine.
Okay.
But either way,
he did his
yeah,
job.
he did his job.
Yeah.
3 Hodis. You want to see Hodi, but you don't want to see Hodi too much. I think 3 is a good number. You could do 4, depending on your style, but definitely have at least 3. I think in this meta.
Yeah, Rush is good.
Yeah.
And Resting too. Resting
yeah, and then the boss monsters, Kid, MVP against Dofi this weekend.
Absolutely.
If they don't have the answer to it, the second it gets dropped, Bonney takes the game away.
Yeah.
It just
Over.
yeah, it starts to fall apart from there.
Yeah, even OP-01 meta. This guy was a
Yeah,
mess
yeah.
against Delphi.
As far as the other boss monsters, 3 Shanks. Shanks is really strong.
Yes.
If you don't see your other boss monsters, Shanks is really good. It's high. Even if it doesn't pop a high value target, being an 11K is nothing to sneeze at.
Yes.
It can start control the board just by that attack
Just
power
by playing it.
on 9.
Yeah. This was his prizing, by the way. Serialized Luffy. Okay.
Yeah.
Top 32.
4 Dofis. I love 4 Dofis. No, it's just run 4.
I didn't see this art before. That's kind of cool.
That's from the PRB.
I see.
I did want to test the ratios to see if it paid off. So like you run different alts to see if the extra ratio pays off or not.
That's smart.
And then
I like that.
Yeah. Same with the killer. So these are blue killers from the promo packs. I wanted to try at least 2, but maybe the third one came up. It did come up.
Pro
so,
tip. I love it.
Feels good. And then
You can see the invisible strings.
Yeah.
On the Delphi too. That's kind of cool.
And then just to finish it up, 3 0 cost.
Yes.
Sometimes you're gonna have cards in your hand that either are not gonna be used in the game you're playing, so just get a little extra counter. I wish the trigger came up, but it never did against the Delphis.
That's up to one of your opponents. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Never seen it
it's a nice trigger. But yeah.
That's the list. What were your matchups throughout the whole day? Let's see. You had some hard ones.
I played 6 Delphis,
Wow.
1 Lucci.
Did you win that one?
No, I'm not gonna win Lucci.
Yeah, it's
I'm
harder
not
to
gonna
win that
Lucci.
too. What is it, 29% or something?
1 mirror match Bonney.
Okay.
I was surprised I found a Bonney to play against.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
How'd you do in the
Proofy.
mirror match by chance? Did you do something phenomenal, I guess?
I wouldn't say phenomenal. I think you just stick to the basics. Be really annoying with searchers.
Yeah.
And then find your boss monsters and play accordingly.
Yeah.
Dofi is really strong. Shanks is really strong.
Yeah.
You could lean into Kid a little bit, but if just find your Dofis with Baby 5. If you see Shanks, the Mirror Bonney is going to have a high value target. It could be like a Cavendish Carrot. Cavendish is a good target.
Yeah.
Any high cost is a good target.
Yeah.
And then just continue the pressure.
And then, so after the Bonney you played against, I interrupted.
Yeah, it was 6 Dofis, 1 Bonney, 1 Lucci,
1
Ploofy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how'd you do that one? Easy?
It was not easy. No.
It was not easy?
Ploofy was not easy at all. It was really close. But Doflamingo and Shanks is a really good combination to stall out the game a little bit.
Yeah, play your bombs and just
play
beat
your
those
bombs
matchups.
and then with the Hodi finisher to rest their Dawn so that they can't counter
counter.
Giant.
Jai,
Yeah.
Smart. Okay, well, thank you for the deck profile, and I hope to see you more in the future. I mean, I think I will see you more in the future.
Maybe, who knows?
Especially
We'll
with the
see.
Bonney, probably.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, cool. See ya.
Yeah, thank you.